So, I received a message that was last month, email last month about how can I know those that I ought to keep. I'm sure something like that the person keep, or how can I know the type of friends or the type of association, something like that I ought to keep. That's why I decided to do this video. The type of people you ought to associate with in order for you to go far. There are some categories of people you ought to go with. There was a Nigerian man who said a word. He said, think about it. If you have a friends and there are five, and all the whole five are wise, and you are the one that make it six, you become the sixth wise people among them. You become the sixth wise men in that place. And if you have five people who are billionaires, and you are among them, you become the sixth billionaire. And you come to understand, if you have six intelligent people, you become the sixth intelligent people among them. And if you have five, you become the sixth. And if you have five envy people, and you live with them, you become the sixth envy people, because the company you keep matters a lot. So if you still have five failures around you, you become the sixth. And if you have five, sorry for this word, truly foolish and selfish people who don't have that attitudes of what growing, all that they know is just that they will work today, eat today, spend the money today, hoping to work tomorrow, eat tomorrow, nothing to save. That is what being in one bondage, remaining in one condition. You will become six of them. But if you have people who have ambition, who know what they want, who are ready to do anything to become successful. When I mean ready to do anything, they are ready to hustle, not illegal but legal, not contrary to the will of God, but to the will of God, who are ready to hustle. You become the six of them. And if you mingle with successful people, successful six people, you become what the six successful men. So that is why you need to wait to the end of this video and see what your little boy Kid Samson truly do what how for you. So one of them, people who do what, who always advise you, who always motivate you. There was one of my friend that I truly love. His name is brother Marcel Okochan. You know what I'm saying? So he's also a YouTuber. There was a time that I was so tired, so frustrated, and I feel like waiting. Believe me, because I have a lot of things on my head. Not that I wanted to quit, but I wanted to quit, not totally in YouTube, but I wanted to have some break, some weeks, some days. Then he just called me and said, brother, I see what you did yesterday. That was so nice. That was so good. I truly love it. Do you know that if you start to do this, you'll be something, you'll be great. I was so shocked. It gingered my spirit. It quit me. I was thinking, the video I posted yesterday is the one that gave me that habit not to do what, to wait a little bit, because the video did not do what, run the way I was expecting it. Then after he do that, I was in my bed. The moment he said this, he dropped a cone. Is a phone. Then I wait for a moment. I carry my book and my phone. My brother, the way I upload video that day was shocked to me. I was so shocked. So always mingle with people who always pushed you to your goal, who always pump out, who always have ambition like you, who always want to do something that the world will use. When I mean the world will use to recognize them, I'm not talking about only in being a YouTuber, almost who want to hustle to become great, who want to be the best vision of themselves. Always try to mingle with them. You will end up become successful like them also. And another categories of people you need to mingle with are those who know what they want. Yes, I won't lie to you. We are living in a world where people will say they are wise, but truly speaking, they don't know what they want. And if you don't know what you want, you are not wise. If you know what you want, you will always go to it, no matter how bad the situation may be, no matter whether in the rain, there was a statement that I made when I was at home with my mom, with my dad, and my parents. Let me put it in this way. So it was raining, and my dad come back from work. Then I said, my dad, I can't go for me to, the rain have already fallen a lot. My daddy said, that is why I called you a lazy boy. Only lazy people complain that the weather is too hot, the weather is too cold, it is raining, I will relax for today. But remember one thing, Samson, whether it's raining is not. Rich people always work in order for them to do or to become rich. And if you are not ready to work when it is raining, even in the sun, you will still complain that it is what it is. The sun is too much. So what am I trying to say is this: always follow people who know what they want, who always want to do it. You are the one that owns yourself. If you become a failure, you are a failure to yourself. You are not only failure, you are a failure to your generation. This is just the fact. Let's forget about what joke. So always try to make good with people who know what they truly want. There are people who, if you ask them, what do you want? What do you want to become? What do you particularly want? They'll tell you, I like to be a pastor. I like to be a mistress. I like to be a doctor. I like to, like when I was in school. So some teachers know my dad. So they will ask me, Sansa, what do you want to be? What do you like to be? Today I will tell them, I want to be a banker. Tomorrow they will come, I'll tell them I want to be a lawyer. They'll tell me, why do you want to be a lawyer? I tell them, because lawyers are liars. Then I want to expose all the whole liars. Sometimes ask me, why do you want to be a banker? I said, because in bank you count a lot of money. Then I will steal them. I will collect a lot of money from bank and run away. Then I will use the money to help my family entirely till they catch me. All this mentality. Some will tell me, what do you want? I said, I want to be a daughter. He said, why? Sima, because there's no daughter in my family. No one. Then I want to be the first daughter. Who am I becoming now? A YouTuber. So what am I trying to tell you? No people who what they particularly want. Follow people who know what they want. Their addiction. And another categories of people whom you need to mingle with is people with what? With mindset. Their mindset. People who know it is me versus me, not me versus my mom. When I mean me versus me is this: it is you that owned you. Nobody owned you nothing. We have a lot of people today who don't want to take responsibility in their hands, who don't want to, who don't want to take action on their mistake, who only want others to do or to step into their mistake. Maybe they commit a mistake or there's something that they did wrong, they will always blame others. Don't go with people who are like that, who always blame others for their mistake. Follow people who always know that they did mistake and they are ready to correct it. That is you versus you. We have a lot of people today, if they make mistake, they'll say it is the cost of my mom. It is the cost of my dad. If my mom is a witch, my dad is a witch, my father is this, my father is that. Which may not be true. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is this: always follow people who truly know it is me versus me. It is me that own me. You know what I'm saying? Always follow them. Then you will realize that you will be successful. That is why you see a lot of people today, rich people, that don't mingle with poor people. Not that they don't love them, because the truth is this: the moment they start to mingle with people, the poor people, poor mindset. When I mean poor people, poor mindset. Yes, because for you to become rich on earth where we are, you have to be a lion. Like my master. The reason why I love this man, not that the man is good, but the reason why I love him, he don't give a day without working. When he tells us that he is the one that found this place, I was not shocked, because the way he worked is the reason why I accept the fact that he is the one that founded it. Even if it's a lie, but the way he worked is what make me to believe that he is the one. And even today, one of my friends, we were just discussing, people were like, this man is too proud, he's too this. I say, yes, he's too proud, because he have come to that point to be proud. He have walked the walk, and now he is now seeing the reproductive of his work. So if he's proud, that is his own word, his own position now, because he have did it, he have worked it. So what am I trying to say is this? And one of my friends says a word that shocked me. He said, yes, because the truth is this: even if his father is the one that found this place, but the truth is this, there are a lot of people up there that their father lived their word for 5 years, 3 years, they become poor. Why? Because they don't follow people whom their father used to follow. They start to follow people with low mindset, low self-esteem, who will end them spending on all their resources like a prodigal son. So my brothers and sisters, only follow people who know that it is me versus me. You know what I'm saying? So this is all I have for you, brothers. So remain blessed and may God bless you. You know what I'm saying? If you have not followed me on my new channel about relationship, please kindly follow me and don't forget to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe so that we can be coming live and discuss a lot about relationship. And if you want to call me, like you know that you want to call me and you want to do live with me and you are a YouTuber, you are free. Then when you, I'm sure you know the law of what YouTube. So you silence some music, then we come live together. You know what I'm saying? May God bless you. Remain blessed and don't forget to subscribe. As I've said earlier, you know I love you. So success always attract success. Don't let faith people, low self-esteem corrupt all your mindset, because the company you keep matters a lot when it comes to destiny. May God bless you. Remain blessed.